Slow your roll. Have you heard of it? Slow your roll. So now, when you hear this in the vernacular of common language, social consciousness, it often means be careful with what you're saying because I don't want to hear that right now. But it's really colloquial for just slow down in general. Slow down in general. And where did this come from? So I was like, well, I always am curious about this. These things that we kind of do without thinking about them, and they just take on a meaning and we start using them all the time. So of course I looked it up. And so I went to Quora.com, and what I found, at least one of them, there were a lot about other uses, but I loved this one, which feels really strong and true, that it has to do with sailing. And when I was young, my mom, many of you know her, Loretta Shepherd Hurst, she was big on saying things like, you're not going to run the street. We had to be doing something productive with our time all the time. Hi, y'all. Thanks for joining. And so I took sunfish sailing lessons. Sunfish are these little boats, beginner boats. I was 12 or 15 at the time, and it was wicked fun. I mean, it was wicked fun. And I don't remember hearing this lingo. It's probably for much bigger boats than a little sunfish, which is basically you're in the boat by yourself. But it was so much fun. Anyway, slow your roll has to do with what you're doing in your sailboat when there are certain wind conditions that cause the boat to start rolling back and forth from port to starboard. Which side is port? Left. Which side is starboard? Right. I know that. Starboard to port to starboard, right? And especially in high winds. As the boat's going faster, thank you, wind, we love you, then this roll can actually be a problem. It can be uncomfortable, and it can also endanger the boat. It could start to pitch to one side or the other a little too far, which you know what happens then. It's called rolling over or capsizing. So when a sailboat's doing too much rolling, slow your roll means reduce sail. Let out the sail. Let her come to a little bit slower speed, and that pitch will start to correct itself. Tighten up the sails, that pitch might get stronger. Isn't that cool? So, how do we apply this to your happiness, your ability to be happy, and your sailing through your life, right? I talk about soaring. And what about sailing? How can I have more ease, peace, and grace when I'm trying to create the success that I want? And one of the questions when I think of slow your roll and sailing is where are you trying to go? Why is everybody in such a hurry to go from wherever I am to wherever I think I want to be? Or many people say it like this, where I'm supposed to be, where I need to be.